バッテリーが到着するまで30分くらいやります。またアーカイブ残ってますので、気づいてた方これ見てください。ちょっとこの角度からやります。マイク音出ないんですけど、
声入りますか？
OK。 じゃあ行きます。ちょっと声聞こえづらいんですけどすいません。じゃあ、そう英語で演説してますのでやります。Please allow me to speak in English first. My name is Nyk. I was born to a family where both my parents are blind. I lost my brother. Suicide. I lost my mother. Snuffler. I grew up in poverty, pain, and silence. But I found something reason to live. Not to be someone important. Not to protect what is important. That is why I became a legal professional. That is why I motivates. That is why I began to teach law to children who are alive. And now, that is why I stand before you. Not ask for power, but ask for your voice. First, television has become a weapon more dangerous than bombs. It's informed. It's no longer informed. It's instructs what you think. It's hide what you must see. When the media stop speaking the truth, democracy is no longer alive. Only obedient citizens remain. NHK was supposed to be the last fortress of truth, but it became a silent part of the power. It's about the scandal, it's subtle government, it's watched and we forgot how to think. But some of us did not forget. Some of us stood up. Today, I will share 3 stories, no video, just 3 stories. The first, we fought the intimidation of free NHK free collectors. We hear the stories. People threatened to take against legal action just for only television. We said enough. And in 2023, NHK ended door-to-door collections. That was a win, not for us, but for the people. The second, Nhk党 scandal. And NHK police stand. Ladies and gentlemen, there's been a shadow hanging over Japanese entertainment industry. A shadow that many knew existed, but no one dared to face. The shadow was Nhk党. For decades, he had enormous power, but he lacked power. He abused the young boy repeatedly. A TV magazine reported, and Japanese court acknowledged, and yet TV remained silent. The nation looked away. But finally, a crack appeared in that wall of silence. A young man stood up. His name is Kawa Okamoto, a farmer Jr. He revealed his faith and name, and bravely spoke about the sufferer he abused. He was abused. TV networks said nothing at all. At that moment, we, the NHK Korea, took action. We used the only weapon available to us, our official election broadcast. In it, we aired Taiwan's testimony in a cut, in a filter, and a frame. At the same time, our center, Satoshi Hamada, stood up in national diet and asked the NHK. And we knew that this issue, we used to silence. Soon after, NHK aired its first scandal. Other stations finally followed. But it wasn't just Japan. The world was also watching. The BBC produced powerful documentaries showing the abuse, not culture of Japan of culture of silence. People in the hierarchy. And so, the silence began to break. Not only one, but piece by piece. Sometimes only money. It's just consistent. Party. Believe in that. We have to do it. I say again. Take back the right to know. Take back the right to know. Take back the right to know. This is not just about celebrities. This is not just about showbiz. It's about justice. Justice. It's about how we protect the children whose voices were ignored, who want to wrong. I have a question. Was this all just a coincidence? No, I don't believe that, because the chain of courage, for example, Kawa's Okamoto's bravery, and Takashi Tachibana's bold leadership, and unwavering action of the NHK stand party. The chain of courage. That's how that truth is emotion. I say again, take back the right to know. This is not just about showbiz. It was about how we protect the voiceless. Please, I need people from the power to speak when others silent, to act even if you are small in number. And that is what we, the NHK party, have done, and we will continue to do. The third story is Kyoko Governor re-election. Today was the internet defeated the media. Some say the result was disappointing because the governor was re-elected. But I disagree because the day was not lost. For the first time, Japanese forgets the internet defeated the media manipulation. Someone stood up for the truth. His name is Takashi Tachibana. He did not run to win. He ran to defend us under attack. He used his voice, his influence, his platform to shine up where that cast shadows. People who have responded through the social media, through the live streams, through the streets like this. We told different stories, not as for power, not story of power, but story of principle. In the end, the incumbent governor was rightfully re-elected by will of the people. That was a clear message of trust. At the same time, the truth was brought into the light. And the once light shine of the truth, darkness loses its grip. That is victory. That is how change begins. We need just all the courage. Does not need permission. I say again. Take back the right to know. And finally, our actions are not perfect, but they are real. Take back the right to know. If we lose it, we may lose everything. Of course, Japan is peaceful. We are not in war. We have food. We have health care. We have shelter. But that is not enough. We must not forget the pain of war. We must learn, not in shame, but in truth, not in silence, but in wisdom. We are the only nation to suffer the atomic bomb. So let us also be the first to say, never again, no with life, no with faith, known as rebel. I will make no promises. Because the best way to make a promise is to not make one. Is to not make one without meaning. Your voice can change this nation. Your right to know. Can't stop war. This flame, this fight, start with you.